Alright, beautiful people. So this is Intuitive Realist, your host. So, cutest kids in the world is up. I'm not gonna try to be too long. I'm gonna watch a movie with them, after this. Let's get into this. So announcements. There may be a two-part to this, because last video I did the life path number. I should have done it in this video, but I'm going to still add it in this video and just give you kind of like a brief of what the life path number is. So I'm going to go over the 5 core numbers, and this part is going to be part 2A. I'm going to do a part 2B. So I'm only going to do 5 parts of your numerology chart, of the numbers that are going to be on your numerology chart, and the rest I'm going to come back to do in another part. So let's do a recap. I have my board for those of you who visually. So I forgot to tell you in the first part about the life path number, and what the life path number is. So the life path number it is pretty much the outline numerically of your opportunities, challenges, and lessons that you're gonna go through this time. So it's kind of like an outline. It gives you kind of like an outline, a broad look at the things that you're gonna face, and it kind of like help you to kind of like fine tune it, because nothing is written to stone. It's just only like, it's kind of like our astrological chart where things are not written to stone. We can always manipulate these things. So to me, it can also help you figure out the career that will help you with your character in this lifetime. We are a character in our own movie, in our own world, so we can create our world and our movie, how we choose. Based off of, divinity. Numerology is not the only divinity, but this is, one of them. It's a part of the Western part of divinity. So, like I said, I feel like it also helps you with, your career, and it's derived from, like we said, your birth month, your birth day, and your birth year. You add all of those digits up. So, the last exercise I did there, you can check it out, where I added my birth month, my birthday, and the birth year. I added the entire thing. You add it until it may come up to a double digit, but we will talk about master numbers and double digits. I mean, not double digits, but master numbers. I forgot which part we're going to talk about that. I didn't bring my pad up here. But we're going to talk about that in one of the parts, the master numbers. But basically, you add it all up, and you're gonna come to a double digit. When you come to this double digit, say you get something like 45. Say when you add up everything, it comes out to 45. So you're gonna add 4 plus 5. Okay? And 4 plus 9, look, it's still 9. Okay? And so you're gonna that's all of this too. That's pretty much what it is. You just adding. And like I said, when you get to a double digit, when you get to a double digit, other than 11, 22, 33, 44, those are the numbers that you don't review, but those are the part of master numbers, and we will definitely talk about that in another part. Excuse me, guys. So, number 2. Now, they definitely say that a life path number is your most important number. I feel like all your numbers is important, because why else would it be on your chart if they're not important? So definitely all your numbers is important. So I'm not going to put out what's more important than the other. They're all important. So number 2, we're going to go to the birthday number. So the birthday number, so like I said, my birthday is September 2nd, 1987. The birthday is 2nd. So on your birthday number reveals a talent that you possess that will come into play at some point in your life. So and this is calculated by your birthday, just your birthday. So of course my birth day is 2. Okay, and so that's correct. My birthday is 2, the second of the month, and it is very true that I'm very sensitive and I seek partnership and also very intuitive. So yeah, that's very number 2 plays a significant role in my life. Like I see that number everywhere. It's even on my apartment building. Of course, like I said, it's in my birthday. And that's actually like one of my favorite numbers, number 2. And number 2 is also a flexible number. Like it'll never fall over. It's always flexible and can always bounce back up. So that kind of resonates. Now the next one is I suggest you all get pen and paper. I should have said that in the beginning, but I hope you all have your pen and paper, taking notes and doing your own birthday charts or number charts. And so now we're going to go ahead and move forward. I had to stop for a little bit. So the next one is the expression number. Your expression number helps you to uncover your natural strengths and weaknesses that you have. So this is done by adding your middle name, your first name, your middle name, and your last name. So this is whatever name you go by, whatever name that you use, whatever name you put in application, whatever name your friends call you. Whether it's a nickname, it can also be, you can also try a business name. So your expression number is, each letter holds a numerical value, okay? So we're gonna start off with letter A. So letter A is 1, letter B 2, letter C 3, letter D 4, E 5, F 6, G 7, H 8, I 9. So when you get to 9, you stop at 9 and you start over. So J is gonna be 1, K is gonna be 2. L is going to be 3, M4, N5, O6, P7, Q8, R9. You're going to start over again to S is 1, T is going to be number 2, U is going to be 3, V is going to be 4, W is going to be 5, X is going to be 6, Y is going to be 7, Z is going to be 8. So I am Akuwavi Yemaje, and I added my first name, Akuwavi, which it is, I'm going to write it down, 1, because we know that A is 1, so you're going to write 1 plus the next letter, and let me just write this, okay? I'm going to write it first, and then I'm going to show you. So Akuwabi is A is 1, K is going to be 2, plus U is going to be 3, plus W, which is going to be 5, plus 1, which is A. Then there's B. B is going to be 4. Then I is going to be number 9. So you have 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 5 plus 1 plus 4 plus 9, and that's Akuwabi, my first name. So it adds up, of course, it equals to a double digit. See what I'm talking about? It adds up to a double digit. You add that double digit, which is 2 plus 5. So 2 plus 5 is a 7. So that is correct. I am driven by desire for knowledge and truth, and I can be distant and aloof. So Yemaje, the last one, I'm just going to say this one. I'm not going to do it on the board. 7 plus 5 plus 4 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals 19. So break down 1 plus 9 and you comes up to a 1. I am a leader and I'm courageous, energetic, and innovative. So yes, that definitely was accurate. So number 4 is going to be your personality number. So your personality number represents the impression that you have on others. It's like what you put out to other people, what other people see. It's what you're willing, to reveal to other people. So you calculate this by using the consonants in your name. So remember when we were in school and they taught us about the what they said the vowels are A, E, I, O, U. So the consonants is anything but the vowels, okay? So you calculate this right. Take out the vowels and calculate the remaining numbers. So we're gonna still do my name, Akuwabi. So the letters that we're gonna take out are K, W, and V. So we took these numbers out. So K is going to be 2 plus W is going to be 5 plus 4. V is going to be 4. Now this equals up to 11. That's a master number. So when you have a master number 11, 22, 33, 44, you do not reduce those. These are master numbers. These are we're gonna have to pay attention to these. So number 11 is one of my favorite numbers too. So and my birth month and my birthday adds up to an 11. So I definitely have an overstanding of the human psyche, and I have the tendency to attract the wrong relationships. So that definitely is correct. So we're gonna go to the next one. The next one is the soul urge number. Some people, some numerologists also call it the destiny number. So this number reveals what you really want out of life. That's pretty much why they call it a soul urge. It's like what your soul is yearning for. And it assists in understanding the reasons behind the choices that we make. Now the soul urge number is calculated by the vowels of your name. So I'm definitely going to do, and we're going to use my name again as an example to have a breakdown and come up with the sum of the soul urge number. So the vowels in Akuwabi, we're going to do that one, is A, U, and A. Now if I have a double letters, I include them in my chart, but I also take away the letters that are doubled. Okay, so like for example, right now I have AUA. So now we know that this is going to be 1 plus 3 plus 1. Okay, 1 plus 3. You could take away the 1, and it's going to be 1 plus 4. 1 plus 4 is going to be 4. So that can be a part of your soul urge number, or you can add. I add the 1. Okay, I add the 1, and it's going to bring it up to just the next number, which is a 5. So actually I skipped one. It's going to be A, U, A, and I. So I is going to be plus 1 again. So it changes. So that's going to be 7. That's going to be 7. If you want to take away one of the A's, it's going to be 6. So you can pretty much go between those two numbers and see if it resonates with you. Definitely, I just pretty much I try not to take things like that away. Try to stick with the tradition, but yeah. So I hope that you all took notes. I told you that this wasn't going to be too long. I'm just going to give you a brief overview of the 5 core numbers of your numerology chart. So for part 2B, I'm going to be doing the rest of the numbers on your numerology chart. So I hope that you all paid attention and wrote some notes down so that you can do your numerology chart. Okay? And if not, like I said, you can go to my Patreon account. I offer services of doing your numerology chart, some other things. Just check me out. So we're going to go ahead and do the weekly guidance. Let's see what messages we have for my listeners. Today is March 16, 2020. March 16th, 2020. We're gonna also do like the date. Like you can definitely add up and see what your personal date is. So let's take March 16, 2020 as an example. We already gonna talk about year 4. I think it's gonna be we're going to talk about year 2020 in part 4. But you can definitely do like your number for the day. We can start off with today and see what number is today. So 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 plus 6 is 10. 10 plus 2 is 12. 12 plus 0, 0. 12 plus 2, 14. So it's a 5-day today. 5 is about change, travel, little things like that. Change and travel. And something came out. So it says, a time to give rather than take. This is new moon in Virgo. So that is the Moonology cards. We're going to see Work Your Light. Let's see what that has to say. So, right now, it is the time to give. Maybe it's a time for people to, maybe it's time for someone to, it's time for you to give advice without expecting anything back. You know, it's time for you to start helping people. Just offering your gifts to the world, pretty much. New moon, this may, happen when the new moon is in Virgo or in the season of Virgo. You know, that's my season. So that's August, September time. Yeah, August. Oh, wow. Something on the we're gonna take this. This is awakening. Awakening, it says energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. So yeah, some of you are healers, some of you are teachers, some of you, it's time for you to start helping and start putting out that gift that you have to help others. People really need to hear your story. People really need to, people just really need, some people just need to talk to, like some people just need somebody to talk to. Some people need somebody to just listen sometimes. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this part 2. This is for your numerology charts, part 2, and your core numbers. I hope that you all join me for part 3. If you would like to donate to my channel, I am on Patreon, Instagram, Twitter, you know, all of that. I think my link tree is going to be, I'm going to put it in the description box. So I appreciate you all for listening, and have a great day or night or wherever you are. So I'm on YouTube for those of you who are listening on Anchor or podcast. I am on YouTube now, visual learners. But I appreciate you all for listening. Take the time out to you know, take this with me, go along with these series. I think I'm gonna be doing this throughout. I'm gonna have like a little series. I'm even gonna be I even would like for people, you know, to, you know, well, I'll keep it to myself. I'll just bring you all the material, okay? So, keep forgetting the cameras here. So, thank you all. Hope everyone has a great day, a great week. I'll see you all for part 3. Peace.